Xi Jinping had a stroke. Again, I think it's the third time this year.
This time, I actually think there was something going on with his health. And the time, right? He disappeared for 3 weeks. It does fit this recovery period. Whereas the last video we did, which, the amount of weird details and how quickly he resurfaced really didn't fit descriptions of a health issue. So let's talk about what happened this time. Okay, so this is from Radio Free Asia. It says official media suspect it is.
So Radio Free Asia is a media agency paid by the United States government, created by the United States government to spread news anti-China, anti-communist here in Asia. But probably they have no bias, right? They have no bias at all.
Beautiful. It's a bad translation by Google. It's beautifying the Xi Jinping image. Foreign media's original picture shows Xi Jinping's face is dark.
Wow. Chinese media is using Photoshop and Xi Jinping photos. Wow.
Okay.
Really?
So on the left is from Reuters, on the right is from Xinhua News. But here's the key here. So Xi Jinping, the general secretary of the Communist Party of China, who is over 70 years old, has been in hiding for 3 weeks. There's been
Has been in hiding. How do you know he's hiding? Jesus Christ.
repeated reports of health problems. He recently met with General Secretary of the Communist Party of Vietnam, Su Lin, for 2 days in a row, and returned to Beijing to attend 3 events, including a meeting with the entire Chinese Olympic delegation. However,
But he was not hiding. Wait. He was hiding, but then he met the General Secretary of the Communist Party of Vietnam, and then he met the Chinese Olympic delegation. Wait. You have to decide. He was hiding or he was not hiding?
Chinese Communist Party media delayed more than 2 hours in publishing Xi Jinping's close-up photos. Compared with the darkened face of foreign media, Xi Jinping's face in the CCP's mirror has become more beautiful and smoother.
Wow. The government using Photoshop to make Xi Jinping look better. Wow. Nobody ever did that before, right?
So this really all started to become a speculation when the Vietnamese media published this photo. Okay, so keep in mind, no Chinese state media published this photo. This is from Vietnam. Okay. And I think they're screwing with him because what people notice is here, the back of his head. Look, there's like a sharp 90-degree angle in his cut. Like, was the barber trying to do a fade but accidentally went too far? Like, was he mad at Xi Jinping?
Look, they're looking at Xi Jinping hair and maybe that's a scar from surgery. Wow. Oh, that's amazing.
Where is the barber? but seriously, jokes aside, something's wrong with the back of his head,
something's wrong, right?
Okay. And this photo, again, is a little bit closer, and it looks like there's, again, that 90 degrees. So then people started to look, and this is the zoom-in picture. You see exactly that really badly, like, right angle here, okay? No normal barber does this, unless maybe he was trying to get a mullet. He's trying to grow it out.
No normal barber does that. Jesus Christ. They're looking at the clouds and wow, look at the image. You're seeing the clouds. Xi Jinping had a stroke. Wow. It's the same thing.
I don't know. But the leader's image is the utmost important thing to uphold. So their makeup team, there's different ways to handle this, right? So I really don't understand why they didn't do something. Maybe they didn't expect.
Maybe it's nothing and you're just seeing things in the sky.
The Vietnamese to publish this, so they didn't bother with filling it in. Or maybe this is some sort of injury or like a site of a recent surgery, possibly, that they can't cover it up.
Yeah. Occam's razor. What's the simplest answer here? It's just a haircut. But hey, let's think about something crazy. There was a surgery, and that's why his hair is like that.
So that's really what prompted me to ask this question to a medical friend of mine. Here's what he said. So for example, if this was a medical procedure, one of the possibility is something called a, let me show you the name. It's called a carotid endarterectomy.
Wait. So he went to talk with a doctor. What kind of doctor? Foot doctor? Like eyes doctor? And based on the image he's trying to show us, The cut is here because he's talking about these veins here, not on the back. It's insane.
I butcher that name. I'm sorry. So what it is they make a small incision in
Yes, on the
the behind
side.
your neck here.
Here.
So now this is a pretty bad like picture because obviously you can't show it when it's behind here. But so they make about a 5 centimeter or like about an inch, maybe an inch and a half cut. They go in, they take out the fat deposits from your artery, and then they, stitch it up, and you're discharged 5 to 7 days after. You get the stitching out, and then
I'm surprised that those guys, what they expect. Xi Jinping is over 70 years old. He's old. He should have health problems. What do you expect? That he's healthy like a 20 years old person? Of course he has some procedures or whatever. Like that's normal. What are you talking about?
you do some post-op observation, obviously, but the recovery time is short. It's a minimal invasive surgery, and it's used to treat a stroke. Now, the reason why I say stroke is because there's photos of him that shows he walks kind of funny, especially on his left side. And
He's
so
old.
because your body crosses, right? So it makes sense if you look
He's old. He's old. He's 70 years old. That's why.
at this photo. I'll do the further one. That he's greeting like this. This would be the right side, and this is his left leg.
Jesus
It crosses,
Christ.
so it does match. Now, stroke isn't the only thing. It could also be like a spine repair. It could be something else.
Could have been nothing. Could have been nothing.
Something to do with brain. Who knows, right? There's many possibilities. I'm just telling you one of them. Okay, so like Radio Free Asia mentioned, for 2 hours, the Chinese state media really didn't show his close-up for some reason. So this is a recording. I know it's a
Those guys are trying to find something like, wow, Xi Jinping had a stroke. Wow, he had a surgery. Wow, he's walking weird. Yeah, he's old. That's why.
it's a phone recording of a video. Okay,
Even
it's
if
not
it
mine.
happened.
But this is from the Chinese state media again.
Mm.
You hear the sound of them talking, but you don't see any close-ups. And I'll just fast scroll here. Okay. Like they do cut to the flex, but they just don't cut a close-up to him, which is very weird, right? Maybe they were still in the process of trying to determine the best angle. But afterwards, from the Chinese spokesperson, this part I'll talk a little bit about later, they started to publish these close-ups with that angle where you definitely don't see the other side of his neck.
Why they will show his neck? Like, Jesus Christ. The guy is talking like here, like me and you. Right? We are talking here. Why would I would put a camera on my neck? It makes no sense. Why you don't have a camera on your neck? Did you have a brain surgery as well?
This was his meeting with the Olympics team. You see he's showing the other side now. He's showing this side. Okay, so this is your left.
Jesus Christ.
Same thing here. He's meeting with leaders. They're showing his full bodies shots now. They're showing his. Again, I think they put some beauty filter on him or something.
Yes, like everybody does, man. Everybody does. Tinder is full of people with beauty filters.
Or adjusted the lighting. I don't know. They're showing his full face, full body here, the other side.
So all these people have met Xi and they can see from this side, right? But nobody said anything about, actually we saw something wrong on his hair. There was a scar or something. No one said that. Nothing. But this guy in the United States, looking at the clouds of the Radio Free Asia, is like, wow, yeah, there's something wrong there. Look at this. Wow.
Again, it's this side, right? He's going.
It really sounds like the people in Brazil thinking that Lula has clones, like 5 clones. Oh, there's a mask, and that's why his face like this. Not because he's old, it's just because his face is, the mask is melting. It's not really fit on his face.
Again, he's shaking like that. Or no, I'm getting confused. Yeah, like this. Okay, and then he's also just all these different angles. And finally, you have the photo, the meeting with the Vietnamese General Secretary. Again, you won't see anything behind the neck here.
Yes, because why they would shoot his neck, man? Are you crazy?
He's meeting with them. They're all just showing the other side, right? So finally, they did get the touched up photos out. Okay. Now, obviously, the Chinese state media is very they consider the image of the leader to be the most important thing. So they have certain strict guidelines, how many seconds to film at a certain angle.
Man, Everybody has that. Everybody, every actor, every musician, everyone has the good angle, the direction, the light, and everything. Why do you think Xi Jinping wouldn't have that? Or do you think Biden doesn't have it? Or do you think like I don't know, the queens and kings of Europe doesn't have it? Everybody does it.
What close up, how many?
Anyone who took a self knows the right angle to look nice, right? Everyone who ever took a selfie knows, okay, this side is better than this side, and the light, like everybody does that. Only Philippe to make me training my English skills so early. I send you super shots. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Seconds for that, right? With the arrangements of shots, all of that has to be down to the T. So it's not like they just deliberately didn't make that close up in the 2-minute video. Something did happen. Okay,
something did happen. Yes,
this is not just
something did happen.
A rumor.
Okay, what's the reality? Jesus Christ.
So people are also speculating because they're making this big deal celebrating Deng Xiaoping's birth, 120th year, right? That maybe Xi Jinping's regime is finally turning around and they're going to start to, reform and opening up and liberalize, right? It's wishful thinking because the reason is this year is the 120th anniversary. So for every the 5th or the 10th, right? So
at least he said something that's true, is wishful thinking.
For the 100th, 105, 110, 115, 120, 125. These dates, every 5 years, is considered like a much bigger deal for them. So they would put out a bigger sort of celebration for this guy. But don't let that fool you. They're not turning anyway around. Okay?
Of course.
They're staying on track to destroy, to go basically back to the Mao era.
Destroy what? Destroy what? China is growing like 5-6% per year. How is they're destroying China?
Okay, so with that all being said, okay, I'll show you the Olympics one more time.
Okay,
so they got a much closer shot of him, but they're still showing this side, right? They're not showing the other side, which is here. He's meeting with all the Olympics team. So at this point, they got that close up. Yeah, so it's fine. So you can actually study this, right? When Xi Jinping is in the frame, he gets the most amount of airtime. And then, from...
Because he's the president. Jeez, those guys are too stupid.
From about here on, which is, this is 212, so 151. The rest of the CCP goons gets about 7 seconds in total.
Of course.
So there's very big details on that already. So it's weird for them to do that. But anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you think it's purely a health problem, or as some people speculate, maybe he did suffer a political defeat as well? In my view, not quite so, but he did just...
Nothing is happening. Nothing. Even if he had some procedure, as I mentioned before, he's over 70 years old. It's normal. Like, it's normal for people at this age to have something. It happens. It's our body will start to decay. That's completely normal. But the fact that they're, oh no, look at this hairline. Oh, but look at those images. They're not showing him this angle. Jesus Christ, he's still the president of China. Like, really, let it go. Do like Elsa, let it go.